across the podcast. Let me put this back on the screen. And
We need to
then,
focus.
yeah, and then if you can drop a link. Uh-oh. No, we're not doing
Mm.
good. Guess whose internet is being weird?
Of course it is.
That hasn't happened in like a week, which
Very
is
long time.
well, no, I think we're good now. I don't know. Check us out on youtube.com/, a bunch of random letters, because we have less than 200 subscribers, and we're not eligible to do /level1gaming.com, because it seems to be going like, oh yeah, I'm having like drop frame after drop frame after drop frame, and it's not looking good so far. And I'm hurt because I only seem to have internet issues on when we're supposed to go live. Not looking.
Yep.
So that sucks. So we're gonna hope this thing goes right. You guys let us know in the chat if it gets too bad. This may have to be an audio show, but we're gonna keep the visuals up. We're gonna be kind of like choppy, not our voices, just how we look, because things suck. And Spectrum hates me. We know this to be true. But Spectrum hates
True.
fame,
True.
or Spectrum hates Level One, because listen, this internet issues didn't start until like around the time we had the idea of creating Level One Gaming, and God was
That's
like,
true.
"No."
Actually,
That's when the internet issues started. But that's also the time that
Darren
I,
says
I
we look
moved.
good.
I know, baby. I know. What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment from level1gamer.com. And congratulations, you guys leveled up to 9. This is the Take 2 podcast. Before we get going, I want to say I apologize. We didn't have a Double XP podcast yesterday. Because if you guys have noticed, if you have been one of our many members to, or many people to come onto level1gamer.com, we put some makeup on that thing. It's almost as
We did.
pretty as Floor Hugger. Almost.
Oof.
Not as pretty.
No, it's almost. But when we're done, it's gonna be so beautiful.
I am with my sister from another mister, the Floor Hugger. What's going on, sis?
Not much. Not much, y'all. Just, enjoying the weirdly quiet week that we've had post launch of the consoles. Like, weirdly quiet, and we'll get into that. But I'm just here working on the site with my big brother, making sure, things are running smoothly, everything's not on fire. Fame, how are you doing this week?
I'm doing good, but it's a little bit sad, right? Because as a content creator and as someone who really loves video game news and journalism, I guess it's a awkwardly weird time, like you said, because new consoles are out, and like there aren't really many quote unquote like bunch of games dropping or news about new games dropping. So it's kind of like, yeah, this is it. Look forward to Cyberpunk and play your games. So there isn't much to talk about in the world of video. Like, it's very sparse, which is a good thing because it gives you time to focus on actually playing
The game,
video
yeah.
games, right?
But
I
it's kind of concerning at the same time.
A bit, yes, yes, I would definitely give you that. I do find myself playing the heck out of Yakuza 7. I think I've written 2 articles in the last 2 days, and both of them were today. I didn't write anything yesterday, so it kind of gave me some time to sit back and play Yakuza. I'm about to jump back into Avengers today, because the Kate
Gotta get those
Bishop,
dailies, man.
story content comes December 8th. I wrote about that today, so I'm super excited for, right? So it's a weird time. Now, the worst part about this time, and it kind of goes to our first topic, is trying to buy a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X. So if you guys can see, if you look in the title of the video, I put how to buy it. And it's a bit of me being a sarcastic jerk, because
Oh, really?
you're not, bucko. There is no buying of the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X at the moment. Reason being is because most stores, i.e. Walmart
You look like a sassy ant.
has decided to do online only and not to shadow drop. They're saying, hey, on this time and this day, we'll let you buy a PS5 or Xbox Series X, knowing the quantities are already limited. So what do people do who've already spent $100 and got them a bot? They set their bot up on this time, this day, this website. Buy me multiple consoles, and I guarantee you it happened again today. The recapture thing that people wanted up there. I know some people said they were stuck on recapture. I never saw recapture on mine. I tried to buy a Series X today, and I already had my shipping information in, my card information in, and I go to click it. I put it in my card. Boom. I confirm address. Boom. Confirm payment. Boom. And then checkout. Couldn't do it. I kept getting the stupid deer thing. Oh dear, the site crashed. And I kept going over and over and over for about 15 minutes, and I just finally gave up. You're not buying it. Unless, how can you buy an Xbox Series X or PS5 right now, Hugger? What's the guaranteed way to get it?
So the guaranteed way, and the way that you know, me and Fame have been taking some time out of our days to go and report these people, is by scalpers. Yeah, the only way. And don't, please, for the love of God, do not buy them. They're marking it up almost 100%. There's somebody here that was selling PlayStation 5 for $1,200. Please do not buy these scalpers consoles. Let them suffer. Let them have their 30 consoles that they cannot sell, or report it to the police as stolen content or stolen equipment. It gets taken off. I don't know. Don't buy from scalpers, please, for the love of God.
I was just told I look like a 55-year-old man right now. I don't know, and I can't click off of it right now. Chocolate, he's like, yes. Listen, I gave up on the light. I was having a lighting issue and camera issue before the podcast, and I told Hugger, we're going, because I don't have the energy to fight with this lighting today. Right, I got to get a new camera. Things change when I switch from the web around. If you notice, no more web around. I have to pop up green screen. I do have this light connected to my camera that I would normally use, but I don't have it on because I don't want to be blinded today. So I'm using these lights on the outside, and they were really bright. So now I have them turned sideways. Listen, I'm having issues because I have a terrible camera. Okay, it's the C920. Let me make it.
He gets his new camera, and then he'll have, like, right now the only light, I don't have any lights. I'm using natural light, and the lights from, you know, you can probably see it in my glasses from the videos I'm watching. So when he gets that, things are gonna.
Listen, I'm gonna be beautiful, baby. I'm gonna be beautiful, baby. But right now, you're gonna have to deal with the ugly Chocolaka. And you know what? Shout out to Chocolaka, man. He is at level1gaming.com. He is working. He's always doing a review, man. He's always. I got a review for you. He be like, boom, send it. Like, man is a trooper. You know, he ain't about just getting free games. He puts work into his reviews. He does video reviews after the written review. Man is a beast, man. He also Ready Press Play. He does that podcast, which one day I'm gonna have the gumption to ask them just to bring Ready Press Play over to level 1. You know, just bring it. Come on, baby. Daniel Lima, if you're ever watching, come on home, baby. Let's make it happen. Your wife is already here. We got your wife. We got your wife, Bucko. So what is you waiting on, baby? We got your wife. You might as well come on. Shout out to Miss Leah. She's an awesome streamer. She is working on a review right now a game that I almost kept the review code for myself because the game looked pretty dope. So she's actually reviewing that game this week, coming out pretty soon. So yes,
a fair few amount of reviews coming out. I got one next week. I know a lot of you watching know I do retrospectives. I got a whole bunch of retro games coming back out, so watch for those. But yeah, don't buy from scalpers, please. And if you see them, clicks on OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, whatever you use, I just report them. Like, you're not taking advantage of people during a pandemic, during holiday time, where they're gonna be desperate to get something for their kid, their boyfriend, their girlfriend, their wife, whatever.
I mean, a PS5 and Xbox Series X, right? $400, $500. What are you really paying for if you pay double that price, $1,000? Because are you paying an extra $500 because you can't wait a couple of months when they're out everywhere because you want to see Spider-Man Miles Morales ray traced? Like, is it that important to spend an extra $500 right now? Because honestly, what game I'm sorry, that's out right now that you can't play on your PS4 Pro or your Xbox Series X.
Bug
Like
snack.
Bug Snacks, Astro's Playroom.
Yeah, the games that nobody really cares
What
about.
is that?
And
Because
you can play Godfall on PC. So
Godfall is on PC, Miles Morales on PS4. I guarantee Horizon Zero Dawn will be on PS4. God of War will be on PS4. And same thing for Xbox with the games that got coming out here. Now, if they got games coming out, we know how that's a topic for another day.
oh, Demon Souls, yeah, that's a good one. But not a lot
Oh,
of people are gonna play it unless
I
you
forgot
like
about Demon Souls. But I will say this: I don't care what Sony is selling you. Demon Souls is coming out on PC soon. Don't care
I
what
mean,
they
it's
say.
already out on PC.
Well, this Demon Souls,
The new re-up,
yes,
yeah.
yes, it's coming on PC, right?
Oh yeah.
Is that really worth paying $1,100 for a PS5 or $1,000 for a PS5? It's not. Eventually, these scalpers. A couple of things can happen. Number one, if you guys stop buying from scalpers and you make them hold the bag, they'll stop because they're sitting on 10 PS5s that they can't get rid of. All right.
Yep.
Number two, eventually, it may be next summer because we're hearing a lot from we heard recently from Xbox that it might be to April 2021 before they're really up and running with getting a console out, right? And so you can make them hold the bag then. Make them hold the bag now. Or three, I didn't think about this one. Walmart, GameStop, stop selling these things online. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I know you guys don't want to be people crowd coming in for social distancing. You ain't got to do that, fam. You make everybody sit outside 6 feet from each other. You give them a ticket. It's your turn to come in, and now it's your turn to come in. Now it's your turn to come in. There's ways to do this. You can do Walmart already full of people, right? Ain't no social distancing inside Walmart, but if you want to, like, all right, we don't want a rush of people fighting over it. Do 2, 3, 4 at a time. Tell people, hey, when they come in, I'm here on PS5. Where's your ticket? Oh, I don't have a ticket. Oh, you got to go outside and get a ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Bad. Yep.
There's ways to do it. Save your money. You out here spending $1,000 for a PS5 when you could spend $1,000 and get a PS5 and an Xbox Series X, regardless of how much you say. I never buy Xbox console. You can buy one, Bucko. You already gonna spend the extra $500.
And you know what also confuses me? We've talked about this time and time again. Is there's nothing where these consoles almost seem unnecessary right now. Like, I feel they should have been pushed back a year till they had the games. Like, there's nothing worth. Like, launch titles are always kind of like iffy, but there's no launch titles worth it. What Xbox had going for it, Valhalla's everywhere. There's nothing worth these consoles yet. In the future, yes. Godfall, not a great game, but it shows the tech that is coming. But there's nothing worth it. And Trevor says Bugsnax is on PS4, so there's nothing.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, so
Bugsnax is apparently fire though.
Bugsnax, because they came out this year, that means it'd be next year's game of the year. Game of the year. It is what it is. But yeah, man, and again, I apologize for the issues with the stream. I'll be calling Spectrum. So that means we normally don't hold you guys very long anyway, but I'm gonna really try to move us through because I know the screen is kind of choppy. And one thing we don't like to do at level one, number one, because we don't want Dallas to cuss us out, is to put out a bad product. Dallas is our video content director. And you're gonna hear a lot of noise come through my door right now. Just ignore it. Dallas is our content director, and he's really big on. Oh, hey, baby. He's big on things looking nice, crispy, and pristine. So, sorry, Dallas, don't kill us. But Hugger, anything else on our advice on how to buy a Series X or PS5 before we move on to the next topic?
Save your money. Don't spend your money. And this goes not just for the Xbox. AMD released their 6 cards, and they're out of stock too. If you guys save your money, honestly, just wait for Black Friday's coming around. I bet you some places are magically gonna have a stock if you really can't wait, but just wait. There's nothing worth these cards, these games yet. So
nothing.
Save your money. Save it through Christmas, because this is a different holiday season, and February is usually that time where it gets dark and depressing, and there's a rise in, at least in Canada, of people passing away because life is difficult. 2020 is difficult, so please just like save your money and take yourself through the holiday season and just take care of yourself. That's all I want.
And of course, like the memes say, if your credit score is lower than the price of a PS5, maybe you shouldn't be buying that PS5. I'm just saying. All right, the Game Award. Yeah, there's no lie detector. If your credit score is lower than 500, then maybe you shouldn't be buying a PS5. Use money to pay off that debt. The Video Game Awards. We're gonna run through some of the nominees and give our quick thoughts on those. Hugger, where would you like to start, love?
Start at the bottom because I know a lot of
Started from the
big ones
bottom.
probably
Now
gonna
we're
take
here,
most of our time.
and
So
we
esports game.
really fast. Last year we did a live stream for Video Game Awards, and afterwards we told ourselves, never again will we do it. I almost guarantee you we do it again this year.
Yes, but we'll be prepared this time because I don't think it'll be as long as last time because it's gonna be all digital. So
That's true, because it was like what 3 hours last time or something like that, and
yeah,
something stupid long, and we wasn't prepared for it. I was like, yeah, this is
yeah.
dumb. This is dumb diggity dumb. All right, so first
So we'll let you
category,
guys know.
we will.
Esports, best esports, Modern Warfare, CS:GO, Fortnite, League of Legends, and Valorant.
Well, you said, girl,
Not for the first time.
I see esports team.
I'm at the very bottom. Oh, you got to scroll up. I'm not gonna go for teams or hosts.
Okay, no team,
Whatever.
no host, best esports game.
Yeah, esports game. This is I
Okay,
think one of the first times Overwatch isn't on here.
good.
I like well, I have to be drunk to play Overwatch, but
There you go. Who wins this?
maybe Fortnite again or League of Legends because they've been stepping it up this year.
Yeah,
I used to play League of Legends a lot.
I don't know, man. I'm just for the who I want to see win. I really don't care, but I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing COD. I'm just sick of Fortnite and stuff dominating the news. League of Legends has had its time. Let somebody else win these awards sometimes, you know? That's just me.
You need to go onto the League of Legends channel. They've been putting out music and stuff. They've been bumping this year. Last 2 years, 3 years. Best debut game. So Carry On, Mortal Shell, Raji, the Ancient Epic, Roki, and Phasmophobia. I think Mortal Shell will take it. That game was amazing.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Carry On
you
was
skipped the
good.
event. Sorry.
Yeah,
Coach,
we don't need to go
athlete.
esports coach. I don't know anything
Okay,
about that.
best debut game. Okay, I'm there now.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Mortal Shell, Raji, Roki, Phasmophobia.
Who you think's taking it?
Mortal Shell, without a doubt. Or, yeah, Mortal Shell probably.
See, I only played out of this list Carry On, and Carry On was pretty fun. I'll go Carry On because I didn't play more. I didn't get the luxury of reviewing Mortal Shell like somebody else did on this podcast. Lucky girl.
Thank you, Dreamcast guy. Sarang.
Of course, make sure you guys vote for me for Content Creator of the Year. Not playing. I don't make content no more.
Yeah, he don't.
I don't.
What is this? Best multiplayer:
Oh,
Animal Crossing, Among Us, Call of Duty Warzone, Fall Guys, and Valorant. Make sure you guys, go with us and tell us what you think.
Yeah, definitely in the chat as we go through. Let us know who you guys think is gonna win this. I'm gonna be honest here. There's no way it's not Among Us or Warzone
Yep.
because
Fall Guys had held on a little longer, maybe, but yeah.
no one's. I say this not literally, but no one's playing Fall Guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean that literally, but it was the hotness where everybody was playing it. No one's playing it. I think
That's the team too.
I think Among Us is beginning to fall off. I think the hype is done, and people are still playing. I think it's Warzone. Has to be Warzone
or Valorant. But like Animal Crossing still has a banging community.
Yes, it does.
Well, how many times have we talked about the turnip market when I just wish we would stop talking about the turnip market?
Yes, indeed.
It's probably gonna be COD.
Okay. Best sports
racing.
What we got?
Dirt 5, Formula 2020, FIFA 21, NBA 2K21, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. I think it's gonna be Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk. It's definitely Tony Hawk. I don't
I
see
every game but the NBA game, and yeah, it's probably Tony Hawk.
definitely Tony Hawk. Next up,
Winning strategy.
if we're going too fast, guys, let us know. And definitely, if you
Yeah,
guys
let
are
us know.
watching, let us know who you guys think taking this. Best sim slash strategy.
Crusader Kings 3, Desperados 3, Gears Tactics, Microsoft Flight Sim, and XCOM Crimea Squad. Flight Sim.
Yeah, I'm about to. We could say that on three because it's gonna be that's Flight Sim. Flight Sim
Yeah.
is winning it. Nothing but high praise for this
It's
simulation.
so good.
Yeah, nothing but high praise. Shout out to Microsoft because they're not in this a lot, but sorry, Hugger, take over.
Okay. Yeah, shout out to Microsoft for just being amazing with how they handled Flight Sim
My
because
bad,
we've
I
been
forgot
asking
what's going
for a
on.
dedicated Flight Sim for a while. And
What's happening?
I play it frequently. Well, I guess you don't play it, you experience it, you know?
No,
Uh,
I
I
ended
would
up
like to say
having to
Gears
go and work
Tactics
a
because
blood
that's still a good
drive. I
game as
completely
well, and
forgot.
Desperados was banging.
I'll
But
get that
I think
done
Flight
tomorrow.
Sim, just for the sheer impressiveness, is going to take it. XCOM is great, Crusaders is great, but it's not a
Gotcha.
comparison
I'll print that
really
tomorrow. I completely forgot.
comparatively to
I
the
ended
other
up
ones.
going to a drive and then working another
Best
blood drive and
family
just got
game.
completely turned around.
Actually,
But I'll get that
while we're
taken
here,
care
let
of.
me read some of your comments. Uh,
All right, man. All
Give
right,
it to
man. I
COD. It's
appreciate it.
the
Let me
only
get back
game
to
we
this.
like on there for multiplayers.
Oh,
Mortal
my bad. Did you? Say,
Shells, yeah,
I thought
Mortal
you.
Shells is
My bad.
probably
What
what
did you
I'm
say?
thinking. Among Us, Tony Hawk All the Way, Gears
Oh, it's going
Tactics,
good.
Gears
I'm just
Tactics
right
is
now.
so good. Best,
Oh
where was
snap!
I?
I'm not
What
muted.
was I saying? Family game. Animal Crossing, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, Fall Guys, Mario Kart, Cricket. What's that one? I've never heard of that one. Minecraft Dungeons and Paper Mario Origami King. So you guys are gonna have to let me know your. Oh, Fame. Were you not muted
That's
on
funny.
stream?
I wasn't muted on stream. It was a work call. Something I forgot to do for a coworker. A favor they asked me. And I completely forgot because I was busy. So, ooh, my
Hey,
bad, y'all. I'm
you
sorry.
get to hear Fame being businessman.
So we
Best
said
family
Slim.
game.
Best family game.
So
Ooh.
Animal Crossing, Crash Bandicoot, Fall Guys, Mario Kart Home Circuit, Minecraft Dungeons, and Paper Mario.
If I had to choose, me personally, it's
Minecraft.
Minecraft Dungeons, but it's Animal Crossings.
Really?
Yeah, it's Animal Crossings. I think Animal Crossing. I would choose Minecraft Dungeons personally, but
Yeah.
I think this is where Animal Crossing is going to take it. I just think it's just too big.
See, I'm like, Minecraft is such a big franchise that I would say Minecraft would take it. Because I mean,
Dallas chill.
Animal Crossing has like an older audience, but like, I think Minecraft is gonna take it. Take it. I don't know why I said it like that.
I would hope
Uh,
so.
best. Yeah, I really like Minecraft Dungeons. They just got another big
Ooh,
update too.
ooh, we can play now, and I can actually use my real account because they finally enabled crossplay.
Yes.
So
Okay.
now I don't have to use that bogus crap account I was trying to use on PC. I can use my actual leveled up account. So let's play some Minecraft Dungeons soon, very
I
soon.
can't wait till Destiny enables its crossplay because I am not playing it on Game Pass because I have thousands of hours in it.
And I need somebody to play with because everybody who played Destiny already got their little crew. So, and my crew, who I was playing Destiny 2 with, is no longer really a crew. I mean, Kev's still around, but he wants to play just on PC. So I need crossplay, so we
Mm-hmm.
can bring back. We have it's called the Lawless Gang. That's my clan on Destiny. So you can go ahead and join the clan. You know, we can get Lawless Gang back up and popping. What you
No,
don't you're not
level one gaming. We not lawless anymore.
Yeah, we got some structure.
A
Okay,
little
sorry.
bit. We try here and there.
All right.
Best fighting game. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Mortal Kombat 11, Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition, One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows, and Under Night in Birth X, whatever. I don't care. I'm not reading the rest of that.
I'm not a fighter fan because I suck at fighters. So I truly can't tell you who will win this. Just off name alone, I'm gonna say MK11 because I don't know. I don't know any other game besides Street Fighter on this.
Yeah.
I've heard of Grand Blue. I don't see an anime game winning Best Fighter. I'm going
No.
MK11 just because I don't really
It's
know.
the only one we really know.
Yeah.
Same.
Sorry.
Best we're getting to the meat and potatoes of it, y'all. Uh, Role playing games: Final Fantasy VII Remake, Genshin Impact, Persona 5 Royale, Wasteland 3, and Yakuza Like a Dragon.
This is
This
tough
is an okay. Why do you think it's tough? Because I have a very different reason.
because number one, I haven't played. I have Persona 5. Haven't played it, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about it. Number two,
Steelbook Edition.
no, I got it. I don't. Yakuza 7.
He's addicted to it. Finally, a Yakuza game he's into.
I am addicted to. Love the Steelbook. Me and Ichi, that's my man's right there. Let me kiss Ichi. It's my man's right there. I gets down with my man Ichi. I love it. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I want to play it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm holding off so I can play it on Series X. I'm waiting for it to drop on Xbox and I'll buy it then. But
wait for the whole thing to come out.
The whole thing, exactly.
Collector's edition.
But to me, that's still half a game. So sorry. Genshin Impact did not make that big of an impact. I'm not saying it's a bad game. And Wasteland 3 is a really, really good game. So to me, I think Persona 5 takes it, but in my heart, I would love for it to be Yakuza 7. Would love for it to be Yakuza 7. But I think it's Persona.
Well, I'm so confused. I know the Royale came out this year, but yeah, Persona's an old, 2018, I think it came out. Like, it just because the new version, polished version came out doesn't mean it should be on there. I know it might take it because Wasteland 3 is a very niche. A lot of people aren't going to like it. Yakuza, I don't know if Yakuza fans are going to latch on to Like a Dragon like a lot of people think. I will when I eventually start playing it. Genshin Impact it's good. I've been playing it, but it's just like one of those whatever online games. And Final Fantasy Remake, it's a 20-year-old game that's been polished up. It's a half a game, like Fame said. I need to see the full game before I can be like, this is the best thing ever. But I think Persona is probably going to take it.
Definitely. You thought that was tough?
I don't like Persona.
You thought that's what's tough? This next category is brutal.
Oh, yeah.
Best action. Oh, brutal. There's so many good games in here.
Valhalla, which you guys know, partial to. Tsushima, Miles Morales, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Jedi Fallen Order, and Last of Us Part 2. Didn't Jedi Fallen Order come out? Didn't come out in 2020, did it?
Came out. Is it very end of last year? You know, if it drops in like December or whatever, it still goes into the next year. That's true. This is tough. Again, okay, on this list, Ori Will of the Wisp, and I'm not ashamed of saying this because I have reasons. I love Ori and the Will of the Wisp. I didn't finish it. Reason being is because this was the game that I was playing when I. Forest? No, Will of the Wisp.
Will of the Wisp is the second one.
Yeah, Will of the Wisp. That was this year. Came out this year, and I didn't complete it because when it came out, that's when I got the COVID, and I haven't gone back to it. That's the last game I played before I got sick, and I haven't gone back to it. And part of me needs to because I loved it. I loved every second of me playing it. But I'm just like, man, it's almost like PTSD, right?
Yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order. It's on Game Pass now, so I'm about to check it out. I don't really like Souls type games. I don't like Souls type games, but I've heard some great things. Ghost of Tsushima, I don't know why I haven't bought that game. I'm gonna pick that up tomorrow. Nothing but great things. Miles Morales, I want to buy it on PS4, but I think I'm gonna wait till I get my PS5. But still buy the PS4 edition so I can get the PS5 version upgraded for free. And The Last of Us Part 2 was absolutely amazing.
You hate it or love it, and I'm in the camp. I not hate it. I just didn't like it.
And the only reason I don't choose The Last of Us in this category is because I don't believe that because I do believe it's going to be also take Game of the Year, which we'll get to. So I don't think it'll take this crown because I think it'll take the Game of the Year crown. I think there's a little bit of people trying to be fair in a way. Yeah. Who are you going with in this list?
Well, see, like I don't. Usually, I'd be like Assassin's Creed all the way, but I don't know enough about Valhalla because it has a whole new gameplay mechanics, and I haven't picked it up yet because I'm still trying to get that collector's edition. Ugh, Ubisoft. Out of them, like I want Ori to win, but I know it probably won't. Maybe like Tsushima. Yeah, probably Tsushima. Because they just the free updates they're putting in is um what has made the game stand out and be notable throughout the entire year. That Legends, the free multiplayer, the free DLC or updates they've been putting in, yeah.
Hey, in the chat, does Hugger sound louder? I turned her volume up. Somebody said mine was loud and yours was low. You were like at 70-something%. I cut it up to 90. So let me know how Hugger sounds, and I'll cut mine down just a bit.
Okay. Best action: Doom Eternal, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, Noir 2, and Streets of Rage 4.
There's some great games here. I've heard Hades just came out of nowhere.
Like a sleeper come out.
Yeah, but for me personally, I'm gonna go with SOR4. The only problem with SOR4 is that the story mode is too short, very short.
It's like 2-3 hours, if that.
If that. And depending on the difficulty you have it on, you could run through it. Like I beat the story like 3 times.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with SOR4. Yeah. I do want to play Neo 2, but there's and I don't have a. Is it Vive Oculus to play Half-Life?
Yes. I'll go with Doom Eternal because Doom Eternal or Hades. Hades is that one that's kind of like it came out earlier this year, but it's crept up in the last few months. But Doom Eternal, because that game was so good and so violent. I like Streets of Rage still. You know, I want to sit down with the devs and talk about the art style, but it would, yeah. Next, innovation in accessibility. You guys know we here at Level 1 support everybody playing games, and it's nice when like when Assassin's Creed finally put in their museum mode where you could just walk around and explore things for people who didn't want to do the combat, which Assassin's Creed, but to each their own. So in there we have Valhalla, Grounded, Hyper Dot, Last of Us Part 2, and Watch Dogs Legion. See, I don't know what accessibility features are in the game, so I
very underrated game for accessibility is The Last of Us Part 2. And
they have a banging colorblind mode.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with The Last of Us Part 2 here. Very underrated on how their accessibility is. Another game that's really good on accessibility. It's not gonna be on here because of when it came out, but it was last year. Gears 5 is really huge on accessibility. So for this, I'm gonna go with The Last of Us 2, and I think that's great, man. You give people different ways to play. I just wish Sony would allow you to use. I don't know if you can. I don't think you can. But the Xbox adaptive controller, Sony needs to allow that to be used on PlayStation. Just being honest, it's not a competition thing or a console war thing. Microsoft made a product for people who have a lots of accessibility needs more than just colorblind and stuff like that. And I just think Sony needs to allow that to happen. I don't think they can look at it for as we're letting Microsoft make money or whatever case may be. This is about people being able to play any and every game they would like to play.
Exactly. Best virtual reality and augmented reality games: Dreams, Half-Life Alyx, Marvel's Iron Man VR, Squadrons, and Walking Dead: Saints and Sinners. From what I've heard, Half-Life Alyx is probably the best one.
I've played none of these, but it's gonna be Half-Life Alyx. I've heard great things about the game.
Yep. Best community support: Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Fall Guys, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, and Valorant.
This is pretty. I mean, it's Destiny, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say, like,
it's Destiny. It's Destiny. All right, I think that's
Apex has been pretty good, but especially with Blinding Light coming out, Destiny's been like all on their community support.
This next one is actually tougher than what most people would think.
Best mobile game? Really?
Because
we got Nani?
No, I said because of no. Go ahead, read them out.
Oh, We got Among Us, Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact, Legends of Runeterra, and Pokemon Cafe Mix. Oh, what's that?
At first glance, you would just say Among Us, but Genshin Impact has a
It's
lot,
got that crossplay on PC.
and it has a lot. It's a lot more of a game. I'm not saying Among Us isn't a game, but it isn't a game. It's a game.
It's chores.
Yeah, Genshin Impact is a video game. Among Us is a game, sort of. Yes, maybe. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Kind of.
But yes.
Yeah,
but no.
Genshin Impact is probably gonna.
That's
I mean,
Genshin
I haven't played
Impact.
Legends of Runeterra, or I've never heard about this Pokemon Cafe mix.
Me either.
But probably Genshin Impact. COD is just not a game I think you should play on your phone.
Oh no.
Best indies: Carry On, Fall Guys, Hades, Spelunky 2, and Spiritfarer. Ooh. Honestly, probably between Hades and Spiritfarer. Carry On is good, but not like those two.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be Hades.
Spiritfarer is on Game Pass, y'all. Go pick it up. It's really good.
Best ongoing is tough too.
Apex Legends, Destiny, Warzone, Fortnite, No Man's Sky.
So many.
I'm gonna vote
categories.
Destiny here too.
I'm gonna go
We're
Destiny.
gonna fly through a couple of these.
I'm gonna go Destiny.
Yes. Yeah. Oh god, this is the one that always makes me cry. Games for Impact, because when they first, I think it was the first year they started doing this, there was a game called That Dragon Cancer, and it was about a guy and his wife made a game about losing their son to cancer, and
My
and
feels.
he came up and he cried on stage.
My feels.
So Games for Impact is If Found, Kentucky Route Zero, TV Edition, Spiritfarer, Tell Me Why, which Fame was supposed to stream, and Through the Darkest of Times.
I'm still supposed to play. Tell Me Why. I forgot about that game.
Yeah. You know what? Although Spiritfarer is good, I think I'll go with Through the Darkest of Times. I streamed that for a bit. It's about a rebel group during. See, I don't know what I can say on YouTube anymore. A rebel group during the start of the Nazi occupation, and those stories of the people and real life stories of things that are happening during that time. So that one hit me. What do you think, Fame?
I'm just gonna throw this one up in the air. I'm gonna say Spitfire. Spitfire. I'm gonna go with that one. I haven't played none of these games, so I'm gonna go with that one because I heard it was good. Now this next one, y'all got one choice and one choice only. Anybody don't pick this one, gonna have to catch these hands.
I'm probably gonna catch some hands. Best performance: Ashley Johnson as Ellie, Laura Bailey as Abby, Datsuke Tushiji as Jin. Logan Cunningham as Hades, and Najit Jeter as Miles Morales. We're gonna do it on three.
One, two, three.
three.
Laura Bailey, get the fuck out of here.
Oh. Usually it's me that does it, but anyway, really, Laura Bailey? I love Laura Bailey. She's just been in everything, and I'm like kind of used to her right now. Laura,
She's
if you're ever
amazing.
watching this, I love you so much. You're like one
She's
of my favorite voice
amazing.
actors. She's so good, but Ashley was so good, and I really love Ashley.
She was good,
I love
but
them both. I think everybody here is so talented. This was like what we had trouble with last year. When we were the voice actors, we picked Kira from Outer Worlds, but I don't think she won. But it's like it's always so hard because they're so talented. Baron is looking at you, funky man.
Trevor asked why I think he meant why didn't I stream that thing? Tell me why. I'm terrible at saying I'm gonna do something and not do it when it comes to streaming. That's the only thing that I say. Busy.
We were really busy at that time.
Yes. And
best audio design.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's true. Best audio design: Doom Eternal, Half-Life, Ghost of Tsushima, Resident Evil 3, Last of Us Part 2. Resident Evil 3.
Cool. I'll go with
They
that.
did an amazing job. Okay, I'll do these ones by myself. Score and music: Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Last of Us Part 2. Ori and the Will of the Wisps, even though I've ordered the Last of Us Part 2 soundtrack, Ori and the Will of the Wisps did an amazing job. Final Fantasy did too as well, but Ori, because it made me cry the first game, it hit me in that special place. It's like, best art direction. You can contribute on this one.
You got hit in that special place, huh?
Oh, bruh, at the end of Ori, I'm not gonna spoil it, but at the end of the Ori, when she does the big owl does that thing, and it's like, oh, my heart.
Hush.
My heart. Best art direction: Final Fantasy VII, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Last of Us Part 2.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, or Hades. Because I feel like 3D models is always whatever. You can do whatever, but once you get into that cool, like, yeah. Where am I? Best narrative: 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, Final Fantasy VII, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Last of Us Part 2.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Well, see, yeah, because I'm like, if you love the story of Last of Us Part 2, you're gonna go Last of Us Part 2, but. And the story of Final Fantasy VII, we know it. It hasn't really changed. Yeah, Tsushima. Best game direction. Oh, God. I'm going to sound like a broken record here. Final Fantasy VII, Tsushima, Hades, Half-Life Alyx. Last of Us Part 2.
Ghost of Tsushima.
I'd say Final Fantasy on this one. They did such a good job remaking that. And now, the big bad boy, which... I know we're taking up some of your time, but we will try to not run over into the football game on tonight, or sports ball, Dallas likes to call it. Game of the bloody year. We got Doom Eternal. I popped out an accent for this. Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Animal Crossing, New Horizons, and Last of Us Part 2.
Listen. There is only one answer here. Put your hate aside.
And we're not going to be on.
Put your hate aside for that buff one. You know what I'm saying? Because she buff. She a dope character. Man, it's getting... The internet right now is getting worse. It's a good thing we're ending because it's almost going to cut us off. I'm watching it cut out pretty bad right now. And it might cut the podcast off. If it does, we love y'all. We're sorry. It's Abby and them guns. It's the Last of Us Part 2 game of the year. It's not a question.
I'm going to say Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
Just for the constant free update, like I like Final Fantasy VII, but yes, I know Trevor, you saying it's not they made changes and it's not a half a game. It's a half game until the full game comes out. It's like you can't write a review until you play the full game, and people who don't write reviews and don't play the full game, what the heck are you doing? But until the full game is out, I can't judge it. Because I may not like the second half, and I already gave it a glowing review. So I'm going to go Ghost of Tsushima, because they just been here for the community. Sucker Punch been giving free updates when they don't need to do it. I know Last of Us will probably take it, but I want Ghost of Tsushima to take it.
Listen, it's been real. My fear of this podcast cutting off before we say bye is going to rush us up out of here. Because I'm seeing it now, even on my end, and we're just like... So, Hugger, any last words before we get off the internets?
Don't buy from scalpers, and have fun and take care of each other this week.
Yes, indeedy. Feed the needy. Don't forget, Peep Game level 5, 6, 5?
5?
I think it's 5. It's tomorrow. Make sure you guys check out Dallas and Barron. WSP Podcast will return next week, I promise. I will call Spectrum and cuss them out right now for ruining my internet and this podcast today. Don't forget, please check out level1gaming.com. It is still under construction. All right, we're not done. And I try to let people know that on Twitter. If you visit the site and some things are broken, because we don't have the luxury of having a team to do this stuff for us. It's just me and Hugger. We don't have the luxury of...
We don't want to take the site down.
Exactly. We don't have the luxury of taking the site down. So we're changing things and fixing things as it's going. But before we go, I want to say congratulations. You guys leveled up to 9. This is the Take 2 podcast. See you guys next Thursday for Take 10.